We are proposing a research project on impact of short-term vocational training program of the government on youth unemployment. So we'll do the study and we will evaluate the impact in terms of increasing likelihood of employment of young unemployed, and also in terms of their earnings, and also in terms of the formality of their employment status. In terms of the methodology, this is the first first time we are proposing to conduct this type of study in Mongolia. And in general, even in general terms of the policy impact evaluation, this kind of study is very rare. Mongolia is a small country in terms of its population, as we have just 2.7 million people on a very vast area of land, and besides that, we have this experience of high youth unemployment during the last more than a decade of period. According to the population census conducted by National Statistical Office, in 2000 the youth unemployment rate was around 23%, and according to the census in 2010 we have still very high unemployment rate of 20%. So on the one hand we have this high unemployment rate among the youth, but on the other hand Mongolia is characterized as a country with scarce labor resources because of its small population. And meanwhile, the government has been implementing this project of short-term vocational training program, which has started to be implemented since 2000, and therefore it is the oldest and the largest program of government labor promotion policies. Is one why it's important, one reason, and another reason is we had this election in last year in June 2012, and since so after the election the new government has announced to implement a reform policy with specific attention to the labor market policies. So according to the reform policy, the initial steps were the following. First of all, the government has established a Ministry of Labor, which is the first time we have this independent institution for the labor market, and also the government has established a new institution, labor research institution, which is responsible for data collection and labor research and information. On the next stage, the government is planning to reformulate its labor promoting policies. So it's critical to estimate the existing policy at this stage. Our study is critical to collaborate and cooperate with the Ministry of Labor and also Labor Research Institution. Therefore, we have contacted Labor Research Institute and also Ministry of Labor, and officials of these two institutions are very interested and keen to help or cooperate with us on this research. And they also agree that it's critical to estimate the evaluation of this program, and there is no formal study whether it has been effective or not. So they are very interested in the research and also the research outcomes. Randomized experiment is new for
both academics and policymakers in Mongolia. Obviously, there are very few impact evaluation study have been conducted on the programs implemented by international donor organizations, and obviously the impact evaluation studies conducted by international experts. But local researchers and policy makers have less knowledge of randomized experiment method. So it will the paper offers very good opportunity to fill the knowledge gap in the field of randomized experiment, which is an effective method of impact evaluation.